Good morning, children. The Archimedes Principle. As we have already watched in the previous video about floating and sinking. Today, in this video, in order to understand easily the Archimedes Principle, we will be learning through some experiments and some examples. Take an empty, tightly closed bottle and drop it in the water. What will happen? The bottle will float. Now try to push the bottle down into the water. What do you observe? The bottle rises up and comes up to the surface as soon as we release it. Now to keep it down in the water, we have to exert certain force, that is called your downward force, to make the bottle go down. This means for the bottle it is getting a force or push from upwards. That is, the bottle is getting an upward force. The upward force is due to the force exerted by the water. The downward force which we exert is opposing the upward force. This shows that when an object or when a body is partially or fully immersed in water, the water exerts an upward force on that object or on that body. So, here we come to a conclusion that the upward force experienced by the bottle when partially or fully immersed in water is called the upthrust or buoyant force. The phenomenon responsible for this upthrust is called buoyancy. Let us consider another example to prove this. Suspend a brick from the hook of a spring balance. Note down its reading before. It weighs 20 grams. Now slowly immerse it into a container filled with water. What do you observe now? We observe that the spring balance is indicating a less weight, that is 15 gram, as compared to the initial reading, as compared to the previous weight. Now again, slowly remove the brick from the container. We observe that now the spring balance reading is increasing again and coming back to the original weight. This shows that any object, when it is dropped inside partially or fully inside the water, immersed inside the water, it experiences an upward force that is called the buoyant force. Now supposing you have a beaker filled with water and you put your index finger inside it, you will observe that the water level rises slightly. You put inside two fingers, the water level rises a bit more. And now, when you put inside your full hand up to the wrist level, you will see that the water level increases significantly. The famous ancient Greek mathematician Archimedes observed something similar when he got into a bathtub. When he got in, he realized that the level of water went up. In both the cases, you noticed that the water is displaced by the object that goes in. So, if an object sinks in water, it displaces water equal to its own volume according to the space of that object. But if the object floats, then less water is displaced. Displaced means it removes and takes its own shape. It removes the water and takes the place of its own object. So Archimedes studied about this upthrust and displacement. He found that upthrust is equal to the weight of water displaced by an object. That means when any object is immersed partially or fully inside water, then the upward force or the upthrust applied by the water on the object is equal to the weight of the water displaced by the object. For example, if we take a brick weighing 2 kg and an wood weighing 0.8 kg, then both will displace the same volume of water, isn't it? But that is 1 liter of water. So both will displace the same weight of water. As you remember, 1 liter of water weighs 1 kg. We have already read this. So according to Archimedes principle, the upthrust or the upward force on both will be same, that is equal to the weight of water, that is 1 kg. In case of brick whose weight is 2 kg and the upthrust is 1 kg, which one is more? The weight. So the brick will sink in water. In case of wood whose weight is zero point 0.8 kg and the upthrust of water is 1 kg, because the upthrust is the upward force by the water. So its upthrust is 1 kg. So the wood will float. So here we draw the conclusion of rules for floating and sinking. The rules for floating and sinking according to Archimedes principle are: if the weight of an object is more than the upthrust, then the object will sink in water. That is in case of your brick. If the upthrust is more than the weight of an object, then the object will float in water. That is in case of your wood. Now children, this is a quite interesting and mind triggering video. So I request you, if you have got confused, you can again watch my video and make your concept clear. We will move further with this topic in the next class. Thank you.